Hey Upstreet family, Pastor Corey here. Some of you on your way in probably saw what was hanging on the wall behind me. This is our big Momentum fundraiser. You come and you take an envelope, you bring it back with the amount of money that is posted on that envelope. You can drop it in the offering basket, you can hand it back to me, whatever you want to do. If we get rid of all these envelopes, there's 150 behind me, we'll raise over $10,000 for our Momentum team. We have 25 students going and 5 staff. So that's a big help to us. So right after this, my part of the video, you're going to see a video of some testimonies from students and parents. And so we encourage you to give. There's some great prizes out here. The way this works is if you give, everyone that takes an envelope is going to get a car wash out of it. So you'll come to church one Sunday and you will leave with a clean car. Alright, so if you take one of the envelopes, you will be entered into the raffle to win the prize that is in accordance with the envelope that you took. If you have any questions, you can always come talk to me. The directions are posted at either side of the fundraising wall. So hopefully you enjoy the testimonies coming up and you'll be able to help us out. Thanks.
Momentum impacted me and changed me because I recommitted my life to Christ, and that just made me want to follow Him more. And after that, I got baptized. I loved hearing the speakers and all of their stories, and it was just a lot of fun. And we got to bond with. Well, I went there not knowing all the people, and all the girls really got a bond, and it was just a really fun experience, and I'm so excited to go back.
Hi, I'm Nicole Brill. Dana Brill is my daughter, and last year was the first year that she went to Momentum. I knew that it was an expensive trip, but I knew that it could potentially have the chance to really change her life and bring her closer to Christ, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. She left with what I'd like to say maybe a small campfire for God, and then came back with this huge bonfire on fire for Christ, and it was just so wonderful to see, and it was exactly what I had hoped, and Dan and I had hoped and prayed for, and I was just super excited. And some of the biggest changes that we've seen in her is that her willingness and wantingness to learn about God more, to really be a lot more involved in youth group, and it's just been wonderful seeing her faith grow, and watching that as parents is really all you could hope for.
So Momentum is important to me because it helps grow together with your youth group. It really brought in a lot of fellowship, and we can grow spiritually together with my friends. And last year it really put an impact with all the different speakers. We're used to the same ones coming back, but each speaker usually brings a different element to the table, and we all can take something back. And it really helps with if you're having spiritual trouble with believing or with your faith. It really helps you see the other side and have evidence to back it up. I used to be just a go with the flow kind of guy, and it really showed me that I can help the younger youth that's coming up, like the 20-something kids that are coming up into the middle school. I still have one more year left after this, and I think with the Momentum stuff that they teach you, it can really help me be more of a leader type role to them and show.
Hi, it's Mike, and this is my wife Kate. Our children are Michael and Taylor. Momentum. We've been going Momentum since 2004, actually. Alexis started there, and it's a great opportunity to grow spiritually, and have our kids step outside their comfort zone and build new relationships and hear the good news of the Lord.
Yeah, I think coming from a mother's point of view, we have 3 totally different kids that are totally different people, and I know for Alexis, when she went, she was very social and she just enjoyed it, and she grew spiritually. Michael, we saw a big difference when he came back. He wanted to, go to the park and get pizza for people and just witness to them. And Taylor has a great relationship with the Lord, but with her going, she was more, her main thing that she learned was to step out of her comfort zone and take that extra step and just be more social, because she's super shy. So in each of their own ways, it's just been a great experience. And from the minute they get home, they can't wait to go back next year. So.
My name is Scott Feather, and my daughter's name is Rayleigh. And Rayleigh's going to Momentum for the first time this year. When I think back over my years of spiritual development and just development as a man, outside of my parents and outside of my local church, no other initiative has made the impact on my life that Momentum did. I learned what it meant to have a heart for God. I was able to cultivate what it meant to have a ministry mindset and a service attitude. I think maybe even for the first time understood what real worship was all about as a student at Momentum. So Momentum has been a big part of my life even as a kid, and now as an adult I still go back every single year and serve because I can't think, again, of another initiative that does more for teens than Momentum does. It wraps up a conference and an opportunity to do service all in 1 week. And I cannot wait to see what Momentum does in the life of my daughter. It's my job to raise her and to guide her to be a godly woman. But I am so excited to have things like Momentum to come alongside and reinforce those things that she's taught at home and at church. So I could not implore you more to donate money because what you give will make the difference in the life of the student.